Alrighty, what did you think of the story? Did you find a lot of patterns? Yeah. This time in the book, there were action patterns, motion patterns, things that made us move, that make us think about the animals in the ocean that move, like the shark. Splash, turn, swish, dive. That's an action. Okay, so we're going to go back and talk about some of the patterns in the story. All right, this is where we first started. Yellow, black, yellow, black. Okay, so looking at the pattern, it looks like it only has two parts, yellow, black, yellow, black. But if you look on this page, there are some other patterns that aren't yellow and black. Remember, yellow and black are our core. But if you look around, there are some other colors. Do you see any shapes? That means that this pattern only has two pieces, and then it repeats. Looking up here at our border, this one has yellow, pink, yellow, pink. Or if you started over here, it could be pink, yellow, pink, yellow. Did you see the shape pattern on the snail? Look, wraps all the way around. I see rectangle, circle, rectangle, circle, rectangle, circle. So after the circle should be, right, a rectangle. There are lots more patterns to see. Let's see. Ooh, this one. What'd you think about him? Stripe, dot, dot. Stripe, dot, dot. All right, let's see. Hold up your fingers. For each part, stripe, dot, dot. How many parts in this pattern? 3. So our core pattern has 3 parts. The stripe, then the dot, dot. They repeat. So that means that this pattern is an A, B, B, because the next pieces are the same. They repeat. So we have an A, B, B pattern. So stripe, dot, dot. Stripe, dot, dot. Do you see another A, B, B where one part is the same and then 2 parts repeat? Yes, just like down at the top. We have yellow, red, red. Yellow, red, red. Yellow, red, red. I like the stars. Did you see the bubbles? Not only are there colors, there's also size, big, little, little, big, little, little. And then there's also different shapes, stars, squiggly lines, stars. So the pattern is squiggly, star, star, squiggly, star, star, squiggly, star, star. We wouldn't go from this way unless we started off with 1 piece and then 2 of the same. Let's keep going. I saw a pattern that's kind of like the stripe dot dot, but this time this one says bubble, bubble, pop. Bubble, bubble, pop. So that means the first 2 parts, A, B. So bubble, bubble are the same, and then pop is different. So A, B. The other one we did was A, B, B. So this one's different. Bubble, bubble, pop. Bubble, bubble, pop. Look on the fish. I see star, star, circle. Star, star, circle. Do you see the color pattern on the fish? This fish has a lot of color patterns. Here, 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 and here. I also see other patterns. Thick, zigzag, thin, thin, thick, thin, thin. Or Short, short, long. Short, short, long. Short, short, long. Okay, let's keep going. Ooh, this is one I got into because this one was an action one. So imagine stretch, spurt, glide. Stretch, spurt, glide. I wish I had enough room to do the action. So let's see. Are any of these the same? Stretch, spurt, glide? No. So stretch, spurt, glide. There are 3 pieces in our core, but they're all different. So we call this one an A, B, C pattern because each one of them is different. Stretch, spurt, glide. Stretch, spurt, glide. What other patterns do you see on this page? Let's see. We know this one is an action pattern. We have seen, do you see the color pattern? Okay. Do you see a size pattern? So you have little, medium, big, little, medium, big, little, medium, big, little, medium, big. This one also could be a color pattern. There's a different pattern on the turtle and a shape pattern on this fish. Remember the shark page? Okay, shark page says splash, turn, swish, dive. So this one also has 4 parts, but are there any that are the same? No. So we have splash, turn, swish, dive. So that means 4 parts of the core are different. So let's see. We start off our pattern with A. Then we go B, C. What's the next letter? Right, D. So this is called an A, B, C, D pattern. Yes, it has 4 parts in the core that repeat. Splash, turn, swish, dive. Which pattern on this page is your favorite? That's great. I kind of like the clouds. See the difference in the clouds? Flat, triangle, square, upside down triangle. Flat, triangle, square, upside down triangle. How about in the shells? Look at the different shells. There are this one, this one, this one, this one, and they're all different. So then after this one should be, right, the longer one. This one, this one, this one, this one. 4 different shells. So this is an A, B, C, D pattern. And the colors, yellow, blue, pink, red. Yellow, blue, pink, red. They're all 4 different colors. All right. Do you guys have some colors in mind? Some patterns in mind that you'd like to create? Okay. So today you are going to create your own pattern. We did the comparing part. That's us going through the pages and looking at the different patterns that we see in all shapes and sizes that we could do patterns. So that way when it came time for you to create your pattern, you had many different choices. So in the book today, we've looked at color patterns, size patterns, shape patterns, action patterns, animal patterns. There were clouds, there were flowers, grass, different patterns there. So you're going to create your own pattern using paper, and crayons or markers or color pencils. That's all you need today. So you're going to draw the pattern of your choice. So there are some pages that you can use for this activity, but you don't have to. You can just use a blank piece of paper and draw out your pattern. And if you're wanting to do more patterns, go for it. But first, let's see our pages. So one page looks like this. So on the page, remember we're creating a pattern. So it says, my pattern is. So on your blank paper, you're going to write, my pattern is, and then leave yourself some spaces so you can write what your pattern is. So you're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lines. You're welcome to go past 9, but at least 9 lines for your pattern. Okay? And in your blank space, you're going to draw your pattern. And then down at the bottom, you're going to write what your pattern is. So that means if you draw it at the top, you can draw it here too. That's one page. There's another page that looks like this. Okay, so it has the border like in the book, but it also has the sentence, my pattern is. And since we read a book about fish, here is your fish paper. So my pattern is, there's your fish. So that means you can draw on your fish and make a pattern using your coloring tools and then draw out what your pattern is. Now, Ms. Cotton had fun working on the pattern examples for this lesson today. Let's see. Let's name our pattern. Flower, heart, flower, heart, flower, heart, flower, heart, flower. What is the core of my pattern? Right. I have flower, heart. Those are my core. Those are my two-piece parts, pieces or parts, in my pattern that repeat. That's my core. Okay. So down at the bottom, my pattern is flower, heart, flower, heart, flower, heart, flower, heart, flower. So I just took my pattern that I drew at the top and put it on the lines. Now this one I had the most fun drawing. What do you see on my paper? Colors? You see shapes? Alrighty, so I did a color pattern. Color pattern. Even though the fish has shapes on it, I did a color pattern. So my pattern is green, purple, blue, green, purple, blue, green, purple, blue, or circle, triangle, square, circle, triangle, square, circle, triangle, square. I can't wait to see what your patterns are going to look like. Make sure you share them with me so I can see your hard work. Have fun with your math thinking and working on your patterns. Have a good day. Stay safe. Bye.